was really interesting because it was a very, very cold start to the morning. Lots of closed arm, lots of conversation around, you know, why are we really here? And it reminded me of a Buddhist metaphor in terms of... Let me explain. Give me a chance, Hannah. Okay? And that metaphor is when the student is ready, the teacher will appear.
And I'm going to act as your facilitator, moderator. I've also been asked to be your energizer throughout the day. Now, we have an impressive array of speakers. Applause, please, for Charlie Biden and Alex Edwards!
I'm your content person for today, and I have to say that you know, normally that's the equivalent of the graveyard slot. It's absolutely dire.
Oh, please. Please. Such a rarity to get that kind of a welcome. You hope to get that at the end, you know.
Thanks very much, everyone. How nice. Lovely. I know one of my colleagues was at a conference the other day where the MD stood up and said, unless morale improves, sackings will continue. Right. Interesting.
Actually, I should be getting a round of applause because... And the reason being, did you not get more money this month?
Yeah.
Who is your Connect representative?
Won't you tell me something true? I believe in you.
Great stuff. You've done well there. You kept all the checks away later.
Alright, now there's a little song that was around in the 70s, remember it? Everybody was... Okay, so we need to get a little in there, because it releases the energy and it sounds bloody good. Alright, so here we go. Ready? Alright, and then back, and then forward, and then back, and then forward this time, and... Perfect, okay, so I'm looking around. Everybody can actually do that. That's actually no problem at all. Take a seat.
But they fought with expert timing. There was funky trying to They were chopping them down. It's an innocent shadow. Taken from the hip. Those kids were fast as lightning. In fact, it was a little bit frightening. But it had expert timing. Responsibility and little Sammy Chung. He said, "Here comes the big boss." Let's go now.
Very well. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and push.
Now we're into a brand new trip. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those kids are fast as lightning.
The energy and enthusiasm today has been really, really good, so thank you very much for that. The input, as I've said, has been really positive. There's been a few points which were really well made. The small incremental improvements, I think that's spot on in terms of what we can do as a result of these sessions. Just taking them small little things outside of here and feeding them into the stuff we do on a day-to-day basis will undoubtedly help us with the work we do with our clients and what we're trying to do with management consulting. Tools and techniques, we've covered off things like circles of influence, personal impact, persuasive cycle. I'm sure, again, when we wrap all of that up and develop some kind of takeaway for people to use outside of this, there'll be a very useful tool that you can come back to, reflect on, and build into the stuff that you're doing on a day-to-day basis. Thank you very much, everyone, for the great feedback, and we will circulate all of the output from this event and all the previous events, and hope that you continue just to leverage on what you've learned today, the relationships and networks that you've developed today, and see you soon.
Cheers. Just put your hands up as high as you can for me. Right, just see if you can get any higher. Right, see that? Thank you. All right. Now, even if you didn't stand up, you went, can you get any higher? Oh, yeah. Well, why didn't you do that in the first place? Because it's called being human. We'll just do as much as we have to, but look, see that? That could be the difference. That's like you're at a 9, they're at a 10. It can make a big difference. Some people say, well, if I win the piece of business, I'll be confident. Wrong way round. Walk in confident.